Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for our NHL rundown from our professional handicapper, Steve Duncan, coming off a really nice day yesterday. A profitable day for Steve. 290 units for the day so far. We still have some grades coming in as well, but we got a 14-game card here from the NHL, so let's bring him in right now. Steve Duncan, you'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com. Steve, what's going on?
Oh, it's good, man. I can't excited about the card for tomorrow. Yeah, the hockey there, we did really well.
Yeah.
Got the Winnipeg Pottawin plus miss over 5.5, and we had -1.5 and -2 Winnipeg.
2.5.
And yeah, LA -1.5, and LA on the under. It was 5-0 in the second, and I was like, we might not get that one, but they didn't allow one in the third, so we got it. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Five bets on 2 games, and we got them all. That's a good day.
And there's people out there that wouldn't even load to touch the NHL, but you find a way to get 5 units out of it. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's professionalism right there. All right, we'll get underway here with our rundown. 14 games on this Saturday card. You know, they're monster cards here on Saturday, so let's go ahead and let's get started here for NHL rundown. So we begin here with the Sabres and Red Wings. We see the Red Wings and Sabres here -110 on each side, total 6.5.
This should be a Red Wing spot. They need this really, really bad at home. But they have been just playing with absolute garbage without Larkin in the lineup. It's just, do I think that's just all of a sudden going to turn around because they're home, playing against a Sabres team that's playing pretty hot? A goaltender that's, Joe Luukkonen had the best number since for the last 20 games in the league. He's been the best goaltender in the league. So I got to go with the Sabres until the Red Wings can prove to me that they can do something here. So I'm going to take him.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Sabres and Red Wings. He likes the Sabres here at -110. Hey, guys, click the link in the description. You'll get right to Steve's handicapper page. Use promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all of his premium pick packages for this big Saturday card on the ice and on the hardwood. Let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Ready for pick number 2 here. It will be Senators and Islanders. We see the Islanders at home favored $1.66, a total 6.5.
Yeah, this total's a little high. The Senators really haven't been scoring all that much as of late. The Islanders, I get a feeling that they're going to try to get up and shut it down. I don't try to run up the score here. I don't know if I'll get to the window on it, but under the 6, that total seems a little high, so we'll go under 6.5. Maybe tomorrow I'll look at the side a little more because it's there's a lot of goaltender stuff I'm not sure of this game.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Senators and Islanders. He likes this one to go under total of 6.5 goals. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown, guys. Make sure you use promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off Steve's premium picks packages. The link in the description to get right to his profile page. All right, let's continue on here on our NHL rundown. Next up will be Rangers and Penguins. We see the Rangers -142, total of 6.
The Penguins just barely scrape by San Jose Sharks when they're fighting for a playoff spot. They look depressed. They look totally depressed. It's sad to watch. Crosby's like practically stuttering over his words after games, and it's just ugly. And I'm sure the Rangers would be happy to spank them around there and kind of shove it down their throats. Penguins have had the better of them for a lot of years, so I'll take the Rangers to get up for this game and give them a good spank, and -142. We'll do that.
There you go, Steve Duncan. Get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Rangers and Penguins. He likes the Rangers here at -142. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown for this big 14-game Saturday card. Next up will be Devils and Coyotes. Devils road favorites $1.66. The total coming in at 6.5.
This has got to be a Devil spot as well. They a little better the last couple games, and the Coyotes, that I've been saying all along, this defense was going to wear down, and it looks like it has worn down. It's all speculation. Be careful with the over 6.5 here. It really depends on if Vejmelka is in tomorrow. So check in the morning. I think he will be. I think they're going to be putting Vejmelka in here. And if they do, I like the over in this as well because Vejmelka hasn't been able to stop shit. So I'll go with the over.
There you go, Steve Duncan. That's best bets over at TonySpace.com. Devils and Coyotes. He likes Devils in regulation, -110, and over the 6.5 with that goaltender information. Check it out there before you put that over in. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown here. Ready for our next game here on this 14-game card. It will be the Lightning and the Panthers here going head-to-head. We see the Panthers -170, the total coming at 6.
The Panthers have been shutting everybody down lately. Like there hasn't been. I don't know if they played an over for how long now. And the Lightning, they haven't really been scoring all that much except for Point. Point has been scoring like a son of a gun, but now they're going up against one of the toughest in fact, the toughest defensive team in the league. It's going to be interesting to see if they're able to get anything past Bobrovsky in this defense. I'm going to bet that they don't, so I'm going to go the under here. I like the Panthers, but that money line and the Lightning certainly get up for the Panthers. This is state rivals and all of that, so I think they'll at least keep it. So I don't want to go in regulation, and that's -170 is a little steep for me. So we'll just go with the under.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at TonySpace.com. Lightning Panthers likes Lightning Panthers to go under total of 6 goals. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Next game here on the board will be Hurricanes and Maple Leafs. 110 on both sides, total of 6.
There's a lot of reasons, but the biggest reasons I'm taking the Hurricanes is Samsonov will be in net. And I know he's played not too bad the last little while, but he's up and down. He's not strong. And I find that Samsonov has trouble when you work him, especially when it gets to the third. When he gets a crap load of opportunities and shots against him, he tends to wear down in the third. I don't know if it's a conditioning thing or what it is. The Hurricanes, I think, are second to Florida for the highest shot volume in the league. So I think the Hurricanes will get up early and or might get up early, but by the third, I think Samsonov will wear down, and the Hurricanes will take out the Leafs.
All right, there you go, Steve Duncan. Find his best bets over at TonySpace.com. Hurricanes and Maple Leafs. The play will be the Hurricanes at -110. All right, guys, click that link in that description. You'll find Steve's handicap page directly there on that link. And remember the promo code TonyT at checkout will save 20% off all Steve Duncan's premium pick patches for this big Saturday card. All right, let's continue here on this 14-game card. Next up will be Flyers and Bruins. The Bruins home favorites 205, total 5.5.
I love Flyers this year. They've been fun to watch, man. They just hard-working, giving everything they got. Tortorella has them playing balls out every game. The problem with that is they're very green. They're very young, and they're not used to punishment from the NHL. A lot of them, especially on defense, and they've lost a few defensemen now. And I just think that as much as they try, the body can only take so much. And Boston will probably take them out today. Hopefully they can get some rest and maybe give her a go another day, but I don't see them beating Boston. I'll take Boston in regulation.
All right, Steve Duncan says Flyers and Boston. He likes Bruins in regulation, -125. All right, guys, check out Steve's place for this big Saturday by clicking the link in the description to his handicapper page. All right, let's continue on here on our NHL rundown with the Sharks and Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets 205, total 6.5.
I can't believe the Blue Jackets are -205 or whatever it is. I mean, are they really that good of a team? I know San Jose is not great either, but for that price, the value is on San Jose. I'm not sure if they actually win the game, but I think you can get I think they have enough of a chance to take them at +170, and I certainly think they can keep it close enough. They just kept it close with Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh sucks too, but so does Columbus. Can't see any reason why they wouldn't be able to keep it close with Columbus. So we'll take a little bit on the money line and a little bit on the puck line, and then all we need is for it not to be Columbus in regulation. So we'll do that.
All right, you got Steve Duncan here on Sharks and Blue Jackets. Likes the Sharks here, plus 170, and the puck line, plus 1.5 goals at minus the 135. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown as we're ready here to come in with the next pick. It will be Canadiens and the Flames. The Flames minus 175. The total is 6.5.
Yeah, if you look at this Flames roster ever since the trade line, if you take a good look at it, I honestly I don't see how it's much better than Montreal. So you got guys like Braden Patchell, these green guys that have never played with each other. Now, very difficult. You don't have how come his name is escaping me? He should be injured. Markstrom. You don't have Markstrom in. He's injured. So it's the young kid Dustin Wolf or Daniel Vladar. Vladar has been horrible. So for plus 150, I'll take a shot with Montreal. They got almost as good of a roster. And they play hard. They play hard. They lose it. They always give you a max effort there. So I'll go with Montreal plus 150.
All right, Steve Duncan, get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Canadiens and Flames. He likes the Canadiens here at plus the 145. All right, let's continue on here on our NHL rundown as we take a look here at this one. It will be between the Kings and Stars. Stars minus 155. The total coming at 6.
Yeah, the Kings are. This is their 4th game in 6 nights back now. They didn't sweat all that much against Chicago, I have to say. But still, 4 games in 6 nights is pretty tough. And Dallas is feels like a get-right spot. I think they really, really need this for their confidence. The only thing I'm having a difficult time with is whether the goaltending is going to hold up for Dallas. Dallas's goaltending hasn't been all that great. That being said, Rittich, I know he's been playing well. Is he going to keep holding it up like that against a Dallas team that comes at you aggressively offensively? So I will take pressure legs in Dallas in regulation.
There you go. Steve Duncan, get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Kings and Stars. He likes he likes the Stars. The Stars in regulation here at minus the 115. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown. Joined by Steve Duncan here. Find his premium place at Tony'sPicks.com. The next game here on the board will be the Wild and the Blues. The Wild road favorites minus 130. We see the total at 5.5.
I'm going to take a shot with the Blues here. I could see the Wild winning this too, but you got plus money at home. And I'll tell you, Binnington has looked like a man possessed for the Blues. He looks like the same look he had in his eye when he took the Blues to the Cup. I'm not going to say that they're going to do that, but he seems to have his focus right now. And when he has that focus, the Blues teams always just rally behind him and play extremely well. The Wild have been playing very well as well, but they've also been playing a lot. And I think the Blues might have a little fresher legs. So plus money, I'll give him a shot at plus 110.
There you go. Steve Duncan here in this one. Wild and Blues. The pick is the Blues here at plus the 110. All right, we'll continue here on our NHL rundown, guys. You'll find Steve's profile page at Tony'sPicks.com in the description. Click it, find out what he has for sale for this big Saturday card. You see the promo code TonyT at checkout. You will save that 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our rundown from the NHL. Next up will be the Predators and Kraken. Predators minus 122, total 5.5.
In front of the Predators team right now, they just look like a bat out of hell. I'll tell you that. Getting O'Reilly, Barry Trotz was a great coach, and he looks like even a better general manager. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. He's not a better general manager, but he looks like a really good general manager as well. Getting O'Reilly, I think, has been everything to this team. The guy is the heart and soul of this team right now, even more so than Forsberg. Seems to be gathering everybody together. And Burnett, the coach, he looks like he's going to be up there with the upper echelon of coaches in the NHL. He already is. He's doing fantastic things. So I'm not getting in front of Kraken. They are up and down right now. Like you don't really know exactly what you're going to get with them. But the Predators, lately, you know exactly what you're going to get. So I'm going to give them a shot. Predators minus 122.
You got it there from Steve Duncan. His best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Predators and Kraken. The play here, Predators at minus the 122. All right, let's continue here on our NHL rundown here for the 14-game card. Next up will be one of the better games of the night, if not the best. Avalanche and Oilers here. Oilers minus 130, total 6.5.
Yeah, my Edmonton Oilers. I'm an Oilers fan, if you didn't know. But this is going to be a fantastic game. Two similar styles, save it up against McKinnon and going together. I could be in a low-scoring game. They may surprise the shit out of me. The Oilers have a tendency to do that sometimes. Say, okay, we're going to try to shut down the opposition. But I even think if you try to shut down this Avalanche team, you're probably going to lose. I think you got to. So I figure I figure if that's going to be the case with all the freaking 5-2 teams, if this doesn't go over 6.5, well, I guess it doesn't. But I see it must 6.5. I'll take it. I'm surprised it's not 7. Maybe get in there early. It might be a 7 by morning.
There you go. Steve Duncan get his best bets at Tony'sPicks.com. Avalanche and Oilers says over the total of 6.5 goals. All right, we'll continue here, guys. Look for Steve's best plays of the day over at his handicapper page. The link is in the description. Promo code TonyT checkout will save you 20% off. Let's continue here on our NHL rundown. We will close out this monster card with the Capitals and Canucks. Canucks 230, total of 6.
Yeah, this is a lot of money on the Canucks here since I already took it at a better price in regulation. And it's understandable. The Capitals, this is the last game of a Western road trip. It's always too hard. And this Canucks team is getting back their mojo again. Like, Smith is a good enough goaltender. It could be Kemper for the Capitals, and he's good. So I'll take the Canucks. I'll even take him on the puck line there to get some better juice. Plus 110. That's up to me.
There you go, Steve Duncan here on Capitals and Canucks. He likes the Canucks puck line, lay the goal and a half at plus the 110. All right, we got through here this card here, this 14-game card here from the NHL on Saturday. So, Steve, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for Saturday's card, showing great results here in units here. Over the past 7 days in the NHL. These are NHL numbers here, fantastic numbers, nearly 300 units of profit last 7 days. 14-game card. We got a lot of action on the hardwood with college hoops, NBA. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Well, I'm definitely going to have some packages going on there for hockey. My best bet for today was the Jets game minus 1.5. We nailed it again. I think I'm on a 3 or 4 game heater on best bets for hockey, so probably want to go over and jump on that. It's only like $19 or $20 or something like that. You can make yourself some money in your pocket. First, it's a great college weekend. It's keeping me busy. I had a really good day in college basketball today. I'll be doing some more college again tomorrow. Come over there. Maybe we'll hockey, college basketball, so you can flip and watch both of them at the same time, packaged together for you. Always, like I said, I'm a high volume guy. So I put a ton of picks. Like, as you can tell, I had 5 picks on 2 games today for hockey. So your best bet is to get in and take, maybe lower down your units a little bit and take all my picks. And over time, the reason why I do it high is it's been proven for 5 or 6 years now that I stay green. It's a little bit one day, but over time it will be green, and you can make the green, and you can have fun watching and betting on all the games. That's the other reason why I do it, is because I like betting all the games. I like having money on all of them. It's fun that way. So you grab my monthly package or 3-day package, weekly package. Those ones are probably going to be the best for you. And thanks for all of you that are that have purchased some of my best bets. I much appreciate it. And also, make sure you're checking out all the other cappers out there. This is a great capper site. You're not going to find much better. These guys are really good. And ladies. We have ladies, too. Yeah.
Absolutely, guys. Got to go Steve Duncan over at TonySpace.com, showing great results over at the Saito. Well, of course, looking here at the NHL past 7 days, nearly 300 units of profit. So get on board with Steve Duncan over at TonySpace.com. Click the link in the description, and that will land you right directly on Steve's profile page, handicapper page here over at TonySpace.com. You'll see it as pick offerings. The long-term passes will serve you well. Get all those all sports passes are all sports. Every sports that he handicaps are yours when you buy those long-term passes. And we're going to save you some money on that promo code. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access Steve's page directly by clicking the link you see to his page. Go ahead and get signed up. All right, Steve, as always, great having your show. Continue that great success, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow on that 7-game Sunday card.
Yes. Big card for Sunday. Nice. See you later, everybody.
For Steve, I'm Tony. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.